Yes, Sue. Welcome to my shitty corner of the internet. You know what it is. We're doing more fake disorder cringe. It's always fake disorder cringe. It's always fake disorder cringe. I know I'm not wearing makeup in this video, and I know I have hair extensions in this video. Don't question anything, okay? We're just gonna ignore that. Also, I completely changed my setup like every other video. It's fine. It's fine. Because
it's only on my phone, so it means I get to move it wherever I want, and you don't get to judge me. I could do it in the middle of nowhere, and you still wouldn't be able to judge me because, well, you could judge me actually.
Let's just get into this. Enough talking.
It really fucks up sometimes because you can't just tell people like, hey, can you maybe not make edits out of the most traumatic event in my life where I was literally dying, being like, oh, how badass. You can't tell them that because to them it's just a piece of media, and like they can enjoy it however the fuck they want. Like it's fair and all, but like I remember that. And that shit hurts, and like it's real to me, and like you can't tell people, hey, don't enjoy this piece of media the way you want, because to them it's not real, and to most people it's not real. But you fucking remember that. Like I fucking remember it, and I don't want to see that shit being like, look at Cora being badass. I was dying.
Okay, so you're an idiot. You don't just see a video of a character dying that's supposedly your alter, and then get super, I guess, emotional about it, or I guess, like, triggered. You're not triggered by seeing a video of a character dying, right? And you've acknowledged in the video that it is just normal media to normal human beings that don't fake disorders on the internet for attention. As it should be. It should be normal media to you, too. Is that not what it is? Is it really not, okay? Let's just move on.
I am a member of a DID system, and I'm also a bearded vulture Therian. I have two questions. One is for other Therians, specifically bird Therians, and the other question is for other systems who have Therian system members. So first question for other bird Therians, what are some things you do that help you feel more connected to your stereotype? Like, I know that for people whose stereotypes are four-legged.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's where the video cut off when I found it on Reddit. If anyone knows the original creator and has seen the original video, awesome. I personally don't. That's all I know about that video. That's all I've seen that was uploaded. But you don't, first of all, the whole Therian thing, I don't like that. Personally, my opinion on this, I might do a more in-depth video. My personal opinion is that you're not an animal. You've not been reincarnated as an animal. And I think random kids on TikTok need to stop claiming that they have. And I actually saw this really messed up video claiming some Therian kid claimed to be an animal that was crushed by a building in some sort of tragic event that was reincarnated, and now you're making videos on YouTube shorts about it. You know, that just doesn't sit right with me. I'm gonna be completely honest, that feels wrong. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Anyways, moving on.
All I know, you could be Batman!
I am not Batman. I'm Batman.
Your hair smells different than it used to.
That's actually really creepy.
I'm creepy. I want to die.
When you said you were magical in bed, this isn't exactly what I was expecting.
Is this your card?
You guys, what is it with you guys and Has-Been Hotel? You know, actually, for all the Has-Been Hotel systems out there, you know, or like as freaking Jeffrey Marsh does it, honestly, I think
You're a loser, baby, a loser, goddamn baby, you're a fucked up little whiny bitch.
not like me though. I'm not gonna do the rest of the line because you're not like me at all, actually. What is it? What is it? Because I see you with the trans flag in the background. What is it with all my LGBT people? Not my people. They're not my people. Y'all know I'm gay. Y'all know I'm the fat fairy, right? So, you know, I don't claim that, first of all. I'm not in community with that thing. Where was I going with this point? I don't know where I was going with this point. Oh yeah, the association between these, I guess, LGBT people. What's the acronym now? I believe, last time I heard, it was... See, that's just stupid. That's plain stupid. That's retarded.
It really depends on what you mean by, like, unintentionally. Like, surely, like, there are probably unintentional programs that are created through, like, religion. Like, someone exposing their child to religion is technically religious programming, because they have you do things like memorizing verses and, like, chanting and singing songs about how much, you know, whatever deity they worship loves you, and or they have you do certain practices, positions, holding positions for really long periods of time, long periods of meditative prayer. Like, all of that is, like, technically programming. But is it unintentional if you're exposing your children to it? Like, you know, like, there's just a lot of nuance with that. Like, I think that, you know, programmed people could probably unintentionally, like, maybe pass programming on to the next generation. I definitely feel like we did that with our children prior to educating ourselves about gentle parenting and learning to, you know, have emotional intelligence and, like, process our emotions and emotionally regulate ourselves. Like, I definitely think that there were some things like timeout is definitely, like, a type of programming, because it's like, you know, you restrict movement. Like, it's just, you would have to, like, technically, like, if you get into technical terms, like, intent, like, what is intention? You know, like, did I intend to use timeout and yelling and certain coercive techniques against my children, even though it's, like, technically something that's used in programming to, you know, get the desired result? Yes, but, like, programming is, like, with the specific intent to create an individual within a person. And so, like, you go into it to break the cycle. Like, does that make sense? Like, even though certain traumas, like, even as basic as timeout, like, you could talk about spanking, timeout, like, any of those things, is it technically programming and, like, negative conditioning? And could it have, like, similar effects on the body as programming? Yes. But does it split the psyche? That would be dependent on the individual that it's happening to, what exactly happened to the occurrence. Like, there's so much nuance. And, like, whenever we are in a society, especially that's, like, riddled with, like, capitalism and, like, religious influences and, like, how it influences how we treat our children, especially because, like, I believe personally that children have, like, the least amount of autonomy out of, like, anyone else on this earth. Like, it doesn't even compare to adults. Like, we restrict children and, like, harm children in mass. And it's widely accepted for that. So yeah, like, it's just, like, so much nuance. Like, yeah, it's a good conversation though, for sure.
Right, so I don't know what you're on about, Miss Ma'am, Mr. Sir. I don't know what the hell you are. You're a weird looking creature, that's what you are. But what I will say about that is, well, first of all, I, like a lot of people, was, when I say a lot of people, I mean people, yeah, I mean people. I can literally just mean a lot of people, and a lot of people, majority of people, a vast majority of people don't have DID. But anyways, as I was saying, myself, like a lot of people, was raised religious. You know, I obviously have said before that I mean, there was one point where I considered myself a Satanist. I'm not Christian. I'm just saying, y'all wouldn't know about it. We can talk about this at very different times. This is not, let me just stay on topic. So, basically, I was raised religious. Do you see how I didn't turn out to have DID? I wasn't programmed. Yeah, I went to church. Up until not that long ago, I went with my family. Shocking, right? And, you know, I don't have DID. I don't claim to have DID. I don't like you for claiming to have DID. I don't... If you actually had DID, that would be different, but, you don't. Congratulations, you're undiagnosed. Moving on.
Say peacock and no one bats an eye. Say poopcock and society goes wild.
I don't know, maybe because if you, as a teenager, believe you have DID and you, first of all, are fully developed enough within that disorder to go get help for it and be like, yeah, I have DID and I know I have DID. That's not how it works. You're an idiot. Because, you know, someone with real DID, even in adulthood, would not know they have it. They would most likely deny it if they're starting to find out that they might have it. And, you know, only until they have the official diagnosis, they would not know. So, a teenager with dyed hair on TikTok, I'm not one to talk, I have dyed hair too. My hair's not naturally this dark. Y'all can see a little bit. But my hair's not bright ass purple either. Okay? And I didn't cut it all short. I've done it before. I will talk eventually about my phase being in the whole woke left thing. But, you know, I'm glad I got out of this phase now. While I'm still at my age. Because if I were a fully grown, like 25, 26, and I'd been stuck in that, would have been a lot harder to come out of that, you know? And, you know, like, I will talk about, like, I was never a DID faker, but, you know, I've been on the whole left side of, you know, I will talk about that a different time, but, you know, just to, y'all ignore the rain. Anyways, so, I'm just gonna put it on record here, been there, done that, but when I had my short little ass hair, well, the first time I had a freaking Karen cut, but second time I did it myself and it didn't look that bad.
Hello, I'm Mimi, and I have a hot take, a system hot take, if you will. Alters are their own people. It doesn't mean I don't like your system, it means I don't like a specific alter as a person. Which might mean when they front, I don't want to be around. Just like if I was around someone that I didn't like who was a singlet, I wouldn't want to be around them, so I would leave.
Right, so you're gonna sit up here, and you're gonna tell me that you fully believe that alters, right? Fragments of one. Fragments of one. We're gonna put on the screen here. This is a circle. This is a circle divided into parts. This circle that's divided into parts represents a DID, actual DID person, and then this is someone who does not have DID. 1. This is also 1. This is fragments of 1 that all work together to protect the person's brain that has DID, right? And that can be helped with therapy. It can be helped. But these people are sitting up here like, yeah, I have a whole city going on, and I have, everyone's got their own house, everyone's got their own name, pronouns, gender, sexuality. They can got relationships going in there, they got families going in there. It's like, why don't you just write a story? You know? Why don't you just write a story? Let's be for real. Why don't y'all just write a story? You don't need to sit up here and act like you have a extremely rare disorder, because you can come up with all these different characters, and you can come up with characters, that's cool. Use that. to your advantage, and not in a way that's called faking disorders on the internet. They're not multiple different people. It's multiple fragments of one whole. Anyways, I've done enough of this. I've taken all I can for today. I will see you all very soon, I'm sure, because what am I gonna do? Go outside, touch grass, it's raining. I will see y'all soon. I might even have a second video today. I don't know. Probably. I get bored. I have nothing to do. I will probably do a second video today. Don't count on it. But it could happen. Actually, do count on it. I want to see all the comments about do a second video today. Also, y'all need to help me with the upload schedule. Do y'all want to see daily, weekly? What do y'all want to see? Like twice a week, every other day? What do we want? What do we want? Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see y'all later. Sagapo, que tío. I actually did the outro right that time. I'm shocked.